Welcome back to Chow Time Pods, your host Red. I get videos today from Replicant Fish. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Get that chow. It's chow time.
Dating tips for women searching for a good man in 2025. Interesting.
Merry Christmas.
Be good women.
An Xmas special. Something a bit different.
Living alone because I can.
I usually talk about why a lot of women
Ew.
struggle to get a man. A good man. A good man. Yeah.
Is that Gollum?
But if I were to give them tips on how to get a decent man, a good man, comment, what would I say? I'm intrigued myself.
Attractively.
I don't chase men. I will not chase you, but I will, however, sit around and daydream and conjure up little situations and conversations in my head where I wish that we would have, and then look at your Instagram story 100 times and be like, who's that? Who's that in the background? But I won't chase. Not gonna.
What a lovely woman. Failed already.
So you'll stalk, but not put in just a little bit of work actually messaging the person.
You know, 2025, a new year. You can't sit on your laurels in your car because you don't approach men. No. I hope you're focused and on your square. It's a new year, women. You have to start making a move, and not just on, good-looking men. Maybe some,
Not so
tragic-looking
good-looking
men as
men.
well. Create a balance. Now, I'm not saying women should date some ugly men for the sake of it, but if you don't approach men, only the worst of men, the most F-boys, vampiric F-boys of men, will approach you as a woman.
Who's that? Who's that in the background? But I won't chase. Not gonna.
PSA to all you men. Us women, we tired of getting disrespected.
Okay, women tired of getting disrespected, so they want more from men. But respect goes both ways.
Right. Y'all men want to be leaders. We want to be leaders too. Yup. Y'all men want to get money. We want to get money too.
But a lot of women still love
Okay.
getting money from men. They still
No
love
one's
getting their
stopping.
money from men, but okay.
Money. Y'all men want to pay the bills. We want to pay the bills too.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Y'all men want to propose. Hell, we want to get on one knee and propose too.
Ah,
The two girls in the
Change
back.
tune.
It's just like,
Interesting.
oh.
Right.
this is a new outlook for 2025. Women want a husband. You get on your knees, woman.
right.
Not that she should. Not that you as a woman should have to get on your knees to get a man, to get a husband.
Disgusting.
Like the likelihood of that happening is so unlikely, and even if it did happen, most likely the man's probably gonna deny that.
But it would make men see you from a different angle. Obviously, you're on your knees, so yeah.
right. Whoa. It's time for us women to stand up. Don't touch me.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her. She's making good points.
Oh, right. It's time for us women to take the lead. It's time for us women to pay for the first date. It's time for us.
I like this.
Okay,
woman.
I'm liking her now.
This is a new vibe women need to have in 2025.
right.
This, see, it's up front. It feels warm and comfortable as a man. It's like, I like this. I like this.
To mow the lawn. It's time for us to do. Okay.
Whoa. You see, that's a problem with a lot of women. When the good ones make good points, the other women just shut them down.
Yep.
right.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, dude, that is so
Hope you're
cool.
having a good day and everything.
Look, best case, we get drunk and we hook up.
You know, does this represent Christmas? No, it doesn't. It's random as isn't it?
right.
It's an
It's cool,
old
though.
meme brought to life with AI.
I just want to remind you guys that there's so many people on this earth.
But you don't have access to everybody. Everybody loves to say this. There's so many people on this earth. Yes, there are. More than half of them you don't like because they're not of the same race, they're not of the same culture, they're not of the same creed or any type of way. They don't fit the demographics of what you're looking for. Not every person is a 6 foot tall Chiron.
The guy that you were thinking about? The guy that you're sad about? No. There's so many other people in this world.
What a
But not one that fits the demographic of the Chiron that you like.
lovely woman coming to a realization. It's like she's understood that. However, this is a problem for a lot of women nowadays. They believe they have a lot of options.
right.
And in believing that, a lot of men would come along, see in you as a woman that you believe you have many options and you believe that this man here is one of many good options. He can see that. And what would he do? He will manipulate you because you think you're doing better. You think the last dude was awful, but this dude here, yeah, you think he's amazing. And as a man, it's like, yeah, all right, woman. Yeah, I am amazing. I'm better than that dude. Really, really, a lot of men know they're not. But what a lot of men bank on is, woman, lovely woman? The belief of options.
That's right.
The belief that, oh, there's always more men out there. There are more men out there. But if men were being honest, most of us don't give an F. We just want draws. We just want draws. A very small amount of us would actually want to actually wife you up and make you an actual real wife one day. But the majority of men, majority of us, they'd probably just, yeah.
No one cares.
Women's options are men that want to do them, basically.
Many other people in this world.
Like, I think it fits more for men saying this particular statement, that there's so many people in this world, because men are pretty okay. We can go from the poorest to the not so great looking to the great looking and all in between, and we'll still love most of those women, right? The problem is for women to say that about men. No, most men do not fit the demographic. Most men in the United States don't even fit the demographic. How can men from other countries, which are not as good as, or not as prevalent as the United States, fit your demographic?
You will find the one.
But the question is, will the one find you? And if he
Hell
does,
no.
would he want you?
That's right.
You know, it's a problem a lot of women face. The men that they want don't want them. So a lot of women are single now. Come on, let's be honest.
My second pimp taught me like how to cook. I'm like, baby, why do I need to learn how to cook? I'm a hoe. He's like, you are a woman first.
Damn. Wow. In a
Damn.
world where a pimp teaches a woman to be a woman.
Wow.
Interesting, isn't it? Would you say that her pimp, her second pimp, bear in mind, would you say that's an emotionally intelligent pimp? Would you say? I mean, he's letting her know, woman, you're more than just this.
I didn't even
You're
know
more than
pimps
just
do all
street
that.
material. You know, even though obviously you're making money for me doing so, you're more than just this, woman. And you know, as a man, and this is a sad thing for a lot of women nowadays, a lot of them do see themselves as nothing but this. And they won't admit it. But the fact is, a lot of men can see it on you, woman. They can see that you see yourself as this low level thing. And a lot of, you know, very trashy men would take advantage of that. Oh, she can't cook, but she can bust it open.
That's right.
Wow.
The Great Wall.
It's beginning to feel a lot like.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry
I hope
Christmas.
you're drunk. Have a drink. I've had one, clearly. And shout out to content creators who just create content. You've done a good job this year. I've been very entertained. Do more next year. You know, do more. Don't listen to the haters. Just create anything you want to create.
I agree.
Well,
I
it's
agree.
magical, isn't it?
That's right.
If people hate it, people hate on it. As long as you're doing your thing, you're trying to make things that some people enjoy, you're gonna make it.
Everywhere you go.
So I work with women who are dating workaholic entrepreneurs, very successful men
Okay.
who like to work a lot. If you're dating this kind of man, then you understand that as a woman, you kind of have to have your wits about you like tenfold. You don't really get away with whining, you don't really get away with complaining or being jealous. Like, it just doesn't fly in that kind of relationship. More
Yep.
so than in like a regular relationship, and this is why. If you are dating an entrepreneur, you're dating a man who has a vision and wants to literally bring something from nothing into something. Like, he wants to create transformation, he wants to create a product, he wants to
Yep.
like make an impact on the world. And to do that, he has to have a very long-term vision for himself and for the people in his life.
That's
Correct.
right.
Very good point. Lovely woman. Again, making a good point. Like she
Good
said,
points.
for a regular relationship, a woman doesn't need to worry about the things she needs to worry about in dating an entrepreneur. No. You see, what a lot of men see in women nowadays is a lot of women like control. They can see that, she's dating him because she can control him.
Dusty.
Again,
And she doesn't have to be like set to higher standards by the man himself.
the amount of women dating men who are broke and have nowhere to live except to live in her place, drive her car, use her card, whatever.
There's
whatever.
quite a bit
You
of
see,
men
from
like
A
that.
lot of men have understood. A lot of women like control. Yeah, many reasons she likes him and wants him, but a key reason is control. But what a lot of men understand and understood over time is, yeah, a man who's too put together has his own. If he's an entrepreneur running businesses and everything, yeah, how can a woman control him?
That's right.
You see, this is where a lot of women go wrong in trying to find a very well put together man, a rich man, a high value man, even. They don't understand. They have to be an asset to this man. You see, in talking about things like that, this is everything Kevin Samuels talks about. To a
He
man
does.
like that, You have to be an asset to him. To a dusty, a broke dude, woman, you're the asset to him. And sadly, a lot of women like being that because they like being the better one. So if women are stuck in that mind frame, they will never get a man who can actually take her places, make her life better. But being accountable as a woman is important. Yeah. A lot of men know they're decent. A lot of men know what they can, bring to a woman's life and
True.
actually improve a woman's life. But the question
Just a lot of women don't want those men.
is how many women can actually handle a man that they can't control when as a woman you have to be an asset to that man more than a burden or a liability. And that's not saying anything bad, but like this woman's saying, and that's her profession, you have to be built a certain way as a woman to deal with men who are so focused.
And for the people in his life, which has to do with you as his partner. He wants to be with someone who he feels also has a long-term vision for her life and whose daily life aligns with the vision that she has for herself. So your friends, your habits, the activities that you do, the words that you choose to speak, the way that you choose to see things, all of that has to be reflective of someone who has a big vision for her life and is dedicated to it. You just have to take yourself very, very seriously.
And where a lot of women go wrong is they think just because they're good looking that all these rich men are going to want them. These rich men are going to sleep with you.
We're looking for assets, not liabilities. And the richer men get, the more assets they acquire, not liabilities.
Rich men are going to sleep with you. If they want a structured woman by their side, though, to help them maintain what they're building, yeah, it's not going to be you. You're going to be a fun chick. You're going to be a weekend chick, a holiday chick, the side piece. You'll never be the main woman. When they say behind every successful man is a strong woman, or whatever the saying is, yeah, the question is to women in 2025, could you be that sort of woman to a successful man?
That's right.
They all want high value, rich men in finance, whatever, 6 figures, whatever, very well off, successful men. But the question is, as a woman, could you be a woman to that man?
Seriously. So inside of my community,
The answer is going to be no for majority of women.
quietly becoming, people don't really understand the name of quietly becoming. It's like, I just think that growth is meant to be quiet and not like really ostentatious or in your face. That's why it's called quietly becoming. Quietly becoming the woman of your dreams is the tagline. Girls who are single, who have dated entrepreneurs, who are dating entrepreneurs, and who are married to entrepreneurs. They will all tell you that they had to level up as a woman in the best way because their partner was now holding them accountable and was showing them new ways to live life. Not necessarily better, but just more like enhanced.
And that's the thing for a lot of women. A lot of women too date a better crop of men. The question is, do some women actually see room for improvement in their life, or do they already think that they're already perfect? In a way, you can say a lot of men are bad for dating younger women because they can use their experience in life and money to impress these younger women. But on one hand, women can understand men like to be able to teach a woman something. And like she just said, it's not to necessarily make her life incredibly better, but in some way, if he can see how he can help her and she's helping him, yeah. Men like to feel useful and valuable. There are so many little simple things women could do to actually make men feel appreciated. They shouldn't be overlooked. There are women
Words of affirmation really do affect men. You just hardly ever get them.
out there getting far more than other women simply because they understand. Let men feel appreciated. If he's a good, decent man, you don't make him feel like crap. That's the worst thing you could ever do.
That's right.
You finna get in the shower without me?
Wow.
I mean, we really ain't gotta go out. You just come over here and chill.
No way.
Nah, but for real, like, when you gonna come cook for me?
Wow. Now, for as bad as it is, and this woman blocking that man and hanging up very quickly and audaciously, if you will, the point is, men know they can move to a lot of women like that. I don't need to take her out. Why take her out?
True.
Enough women have shown me I don't need to take her out. And where a lot of women have gone wrong is they've made it so some dudes take them out, but some don't need to.
That's right.
So a lot of men have decided, like, you know what, I'm just going to shoot my shot anyway. Whatever angle I get, which is not good on men's part. However,
Yeah, remember, the biggest thing is men don't want to be taken advantage of or look like a fool, right? To spend all this money, time, and effort to take you out on dates when Chad Rohn, just the day before, the night before, didn't even take you out. You just went over and he just smashed. Yeah, men care about that.
if it benefits him, it benefits him. On one hand, you can't blame him. Why pay for something another man's getting for free? That sounds bad if you're a woman. And a lot of men would say it's bad as well from a man's perspective. However, it's understood to a certain degree. But that standard has been set by women, though. If no man didn't matter how fine he was or how much clout he had, whatever status he had. If all men had the exact same treatment, courting would not be extinct, because men at whatever level would understand, damn, I have to court this woman. But no. But too many men know nowadays, no, I can get some women for cheap, for free. Even, not even a Netflix and chill. Just literally turn up with some peanuts. But who let men be able to do that? So if you don't want to be
Women.
seen like that sort of woman in 2025, not be seen as a bop,
Propaganda tool.
that has to be with every man. Yeah? Some women are busy chasing men that don't want them. If they ever actually thought for a second to get the men they want to want them, maybe treat them like you treat any man.
Is it moving?
Is it?
Is it moving?
Is it?
Hey!
Obviously, is it moving? We get what she's talking about now. And, okay.
That's right.
Wait, are we
The
talking
point
about
of
her?
this is,
She
yeah, it's a
twerking?
joke and everything, but dimensions do matter for men. All men, no. Does it matter? For some men, yes. For all men, no. So even though this woman, isn't moving anything, there's nothing being moved. Yeah, there are a lot of men who are content with nothing being able to move.
True.
They sort of like that. Comment.
We like pretty faces.
Comment. But the point is, even if as a woman you have nothing to work with,
At least for me personally, the face is probably the biggest thing. Their body, they don't have to have the biggest or the, most voluptuous thing, but their face, as long as their face looks pretty, I'm okay with almost everything else.
in terms of jiggle, it doesn't mean you have nothing to work with as a woman.
Hey! Is it moving?
Is it? It is difficult to give advice to women, not because I never would, but the guarantee a lot of men have nowadays is whatever this woman wouldn't do, there's always going to be some woman out there, one
There
woman out
is.
there at least, that will have a nice day.
This is what I'm talking about, guys. Be a good man that holds your woman accountable, because there's women that understand that they're being held accountable and they don't want to deal with that. They're just going to let themselves go and present their red flags immediately, and you just push along. Find a good woman that wants to do those things. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys